Hey everyone, welcome to this month's edition of the Dollar Club, where we see how everyone contributing just $1 can bless the community and show the love of Christ to those around us. Today we are going to be sitting down with Jeff Biddle and Taran Rush as we talk about the Midian Leadership Project. As a follow-up with our conversation with Reverend Ely about race and racial injustice in our country, in this month's Dollar Club, we wanted to be intentional about supporting an organization that has a kingdom impact in a racially diverse area in our own community. The Midian Leadership Project uses sports programs as a safe space to develop qualities of young people to transform their communities of Charleston from the inside out. We have great conversation with their leadership, have some testimonies from athletes involved, and have a special surprise from the Dollar Club. Hey guys, thanks so much for sitting down and talking to us. Can you tell us a little bit about the Midian Leadership Project?
Yeah, the Midian Leadership Project, we're a community development organization, and we focus on trying to be a consistent leadership development force that goes from when people are in middle school all the way to when they're young adults and they're on their feet. And it was kind of born out of a whole lot of work that Taran and his buddies were doing once upon a time, really starting back in high school.
Yep, so in high school, before high school, I used to go to this church camp called Camp Cowan, and I got saved, and Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. So I wanted to get my friends saved because I know it was important. So a big group of us like start getting saved and getting everybody in the community saved. And Jeff came up with this idea to make it like, a nonprofit thing. So he the brains behind it, but he helped us get saved and find God. So it's definitely a blessing.
That's awesome. We were doing some research on your website where it says that you were founded on principles of community life, peace building, and economic empowerment. Can you tell us a little bit about those three dynamics and just how it plays out within the project?
Yeah, definitely. We work off of the leadership development philosophy of John Perkins. He's a civil rights leader from Mississippi. And the idea is that people from within the community are going to be the best equipped to transform the community later on. And so for a community that's experienced economic depression, that requires some support for people to get to that point. But it's really going to be the insiders that are going to make the transformation. And so when it comes to economic empowerment, that means getting to the point where the community is economically self-sustaining. And peace building, that has more to do with recognizing where there have been divisions and harms in the past and finding the kind of recognition and transformation that it's going to take for those things to move forward in a positive way. And really, it was that kind of stuff that Taran and his buddies were already working on. They were already doing it and coming together with kind of these ideas. And he can tell you a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so a lot of things that we thought was important for the community is like the youth. So like Jeff and we went to Emmanuel Baptist Church when we met first, and then we met Jeff. And Jeff, ever since we met Jeff, he always put us in the positions to have the tools and the resources to help us become who we are today. So we knew that eventually Jeff was going to grow old and we had to take the torch. So we know it started with the youth. So our group of friends came together and said that we need to bring resources to the community to help the youth develop and become the best person in them. So yeah, that's really our focus. As my group of friends is the youth.
That's awesome. So how are some of the ways that you support and empower the youth?
Well, me personally, I'm in college right now, so like every time I get a chance to come back, I just like right now I show my face, like physically be here, because I feel like that's how I can grasp youth better, is physically being there and just showing them the way. Like some of my friends, we have fish fries to show the youth that it's easier ways to get money. You don't have to do it illegally. So like just showing them stuff, like just guiding them. But that's how I do it personally. How
does that kind of play out on a week-to-week basis?
So on a week-to-week basis, really, you're looking at a whole bunch of different development levels. We're in the middle school and we partner with FCA there, and then we have high schoolers, and we have some athletic teams that we run on our own, others that we partner with, and then even when people are in college, like Taran said, part of the deal is that people would love their community enough to want to come home and reinvest in the community after that. And so we visit a lot of college students while they're there, trying to be their support to make it through. And then we've got a big bunch that are actually at Simmons College of Kentucky, which is an HBCU in Louisville. And so working on all those levels of support, what it ultimately comes down to is that these guys who are older start reinvesting in the ones who are younger. And so keeping those connections is a big part of what we're doing.
I know you kind of touched on it already a little bit, but can you expound a little bit more about how this has impacted you and just your life and the community when you were in high school? And
Yeah, man, it impacted us a lot because, for one thing, he helped me find Jesus Christ. That's the most important thing. And another thing, he made sure that we had rides to get to places we need to go. We needed to learn how to get our driver license, learn how to fill out applications. It's things that a lot of things that teens need to do, they don't know how to do. It don't matter if they need to learn how to fill out applications to sign up for college. They always made sure we had the resources and the people around to do so. So this everything really. Learn how to parallel park, anything we needed to know, they was there for us. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
that's awesome. And now you're a leader within this. I mean, you guys are really impacting the community. What are some of your dreams and goals for the future?
Me, I'm first? Okay. Well, I want to my first dream for this community is like to lower the violence level because, I mean, it's so easy to get into the wrong things and I've seen kids grow up and just take the wrong direction. And I want to make it, like, eliminate it as much as possible. It's not going to be perfect, but I want to lower it as much as possible. So just giving kids places to come hang and stuff so they don't have to go hang around there. So when I come back and be here fully, I'm going to just give the kids opportunities to be around great things. So the kids can make great decisions. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, it's definitely about reinvestment. We want to see the young people who've grown up here able to be equipped and present to reinvest in the people who are coming after them.
That's an awesome vision. We love what you guys are doing, and we actually want to come alongside you. And so River Ridge has this thing called the Dollar Club where we ask everyone once a month just to pitch in an extra $1 and to find somebody that's doing awesome work in our community and just bless them with something. So I actually have a check for you all today for $4,284.62 to go towards this leadership project and just use it for whatever y'all can think of. And
Thank you so much. We are so appreciative of you supporting us this way.
also, if somebody wants to learn more about this and maybe help partner you on a monthly basis, what does that look like?
So you can go to www.midianproject.com. That's the website. And you can learn a little bit more about us there. And feel free to contact either one of us. You can put us in touch with anybody who might be interested.
Awesome.